Hello, and welcome to another incredible episode of Lotus Rising. We're here with
Fudakochi.
Kochi?
Yeah, Fudakochi.
Like coach. Like
coach.
The bag, okay.
Yeah,
Have I been saying it wrong this whole time? How long have we known each other? I knew that.
About 10 years.
It's been forever. You knew me before I had a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, that's long. Wow. That's right.
Back at Vagabonds with Marcus Blake. Shout out to Marcus Blake.
Yo, for sure.
We appreciate you and what you've done for a lot of artists out
there.
For
sure. Produced his very last record, Sosa Black.
Very nice.
So I did.
And I have one of his records from Sosa Black too.
Word.
The poetry album.
Yeah. I did all the music and
the
production and recording. Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
So that was cool, and we were just chilling, you know.
I jammed to that album.
Yeah.
It's not cool to know that you produced it.
Yeah. So we out here.
Yeah,
doing our
we
thing.
are. I want to know, what is ambassador to the
Oh snap! Well, so Turn of the Planet was something kind of came up with more of, I want to say, a representative of a planet, you know, and I'm an ambassador to that planet, right?
Wow.
So I don't believe artists are from here. Like, I believe artists are from different realms, and different planets.
I connect with that message on a soul level. That's why my eyes are glistening right now. Yes, I agree. I completely.
Yeah, I don't think we fit in, you know, like that. I think we're more of black sheep, but black sheep tend to want to still fit in.
Yes.
So therefore, I'm more of a purple sheep, you know what I'm saying? Which,
I like that.
Yeah, which I want to control the whole herd and just kind of walk differently. And so I believe artists are purple sheep, you know what I'm saying? And I believe artists are just on a different realm. You know?
So do you believe our soul and our spirit comes from a higher place when we connect with music?
Yeah, definitely.
And that's why we kind of connect with the stars and the planets. And
all of that. We're able to
everything's in alignment.
Yeah, everything's in alignment. We're able to feel the ground. We're able to see things that people don't really vibe.
Or they can't fathom in their lifetime. But sometimes it's because they won't get outside of a structured reality.
Right.
Which is where this tea comes in hand. Cheers.
Cheers.
To Lotus.
Yes.
Thank you so much for bringing this kettle. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
It's almost like Japanese or something.
It is handmade Japanese. Fully cast iron. Ceramic on the inside, but cast iron in the cast iron vibes. This is my favorite teapot. This is like a family. Yeah, this is a family emblem as well. So this is to be.
So this has a lot of sacred healing energy.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that.
Like the coins that's on the pot represent prosperity. And I think the cherries and everything represent growth. So yeah, it's cool vibes, you know.
I like it. It's a perfect vibe here.
You know.
Gotta check out this tea kettle.
Just saying.
And how long have you been with Rocsoulfully Records?
So Rocsoulfully Records is my company.
Okay.
I run Rocsoulfully Records. So Rocsoulfully Records was established as a production company at first.
Okay.
So because I, of course, produce music.
Yeah.
You know, right? Since I want to say 99.
Wow.
And
that's going on for a long time.
Yeah, I started that in 99. And what I wanted to do was have a league of producers and songwriters, but I never got to that. And then I want to say March this year. March of 2017. I made it an LLC.
Nice.
So now it's incorporated.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
Can we cheers to that?
Yeah.
Congratulations. I love to see my friends rising.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a beautiful thing.
I mean, that's the point, right? We all should be elevating to our highest self.
And helping others elevate and evolve.
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
Don't just hold it all to myself. I mean, that's not how we create blessings in our life. We create blessings by giving and doing for others, and everybody like unifying and coming together. And that's what Lotus Arising is truly about. That's what we're here for, is just to connect as a team and as a whole, and just, hey, we're all one. Like, we don't have to separate.
Right, for sure.
Which people do, is like they classify and put in little categories, little boxes. That person's a this, that person's that. That's why we feel like sheep.
Right.
Because we're artists, because we're true artists, and we connect to like that higher divinity that comes from music. But sometimes you connect more with that than an actual human.
Right, for sure. I mean, I think we're just different, man. Like we're in a different vibe, a different place,
frequency, for sure.
Yeah, definitely we on a different. And I think people should kind of just, I'm hoping that more people respect it versus looking at it or looking down on it.
Exactly, not to look down on it. And what did you learn? Like, what were your experiences at Christ Fellowship Music Production? I remember you telling me.
Yeah. Christ Fellowship, there was a time in my life where, at that time, I was, me and God was on. We still on cool terms. Yeah. Let me not say we was, because we still are.
Back then we were.
But back then,
not feeling Jesus too.
Right? We weren't really. No, but I, when I got to Christ Fellowship, I just wanted to go. I just needed a place to kind of just worship and do my thing, and then I don't know, I didn't want to be a part of the music production team. I didn't want to be a part of the worship leading team. I didn't want to be a part of none of that.
So it was more of a spiritual place
for
you to go and hear.
And then after that, I just kind of said, I'll go. I'll go and check it out and
give it a shot.
And then I auditioned, and then worship director at the time, he was like, "You're singing next Sunday." It was just that.
Yeah.
And then
you do have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
My goodness, if you ladies and women and people of all types, if you get to hear this man's voice, you will hear angels, because that's what I heard the first time I ever heard you sing.
Oh wow, thank you. I take that.
I swear to you, your voice is so powerful and uplifting. I fell in love with your voice and your music the first time I ever heard you perform.
Wow.
I'm a huge fan.
You.
More than you even.
Yeah, no, more than I even know. I'm just.
I had no idea.
What?
You were a teacher at Miami-Dade?
No, so I was a teacher in New York, actually.
Oh.
And in New York, I was teaching music education. So I got my degree from NYU, and just kind of started music education. So that was kind of one of my first jobs, and I enjoyed doing that. When I came here though to try to find a job.
It's difficult in Miami, especially sometimes if you don't speak Spanish.
Right?
They make it difficult.
It was. Well, I wanted to work in the inner city, and that's really where my heart was. I didn't want to work in freaking Coral Gables and South Miami.
There's an energy about every spot in Miami, so
I didn't want to work in that environment. I just wanted to work in the inner city and kind of be cool and just do my thing, and
find your vibe, find your place where you
and uplift those youngins
and the community.
Yeah, because I understand where they're coming from.
Of course.
Because I came from that community myself. I grew up over town, Miami. That's where I grew up.
Yeah.
I grew up there, and I seen a lot of things, and Fudakochi could have been not standing here today.
Yeah,
right?
No, and same here. It's a blessing that we're both here.
Yeah.
Right now. Think about all the things that we've gone through in our lives. And
right.
Well, I believe in angels. I believe in a higher power of some sort, because how am I still here to give my testimony today?
All day.
That's
right. You know what I'm saying?
And you said something that I really like, because it's in a Bob Marley song, or I don't know if it's Bob Marley. Everybody always gets it confused, but he said, "Love is my religion." And I have always felt that in my spirit, and I've said that so many times, because I feel the same way, that if you were to have your own religion, it would be just love, like just
Yeah.
the practice of self-love and giving love to others in a genuine way. But I
Right.
want to know, what does that mean to you?
So love is my religion. It was something at the time when you heard me perform that. I was going through a place where I wasn't really loving myself, and when I had a daughter, that changed the whole
180,
dynamic.
yeah.
Like just the whole dynamic of like how I saw things, how I vibed, like all of that, like, and yo, like, I don't know, it was just like that just became my thing. Like, love is gonna be my religion, and God is love, so therefore, you know what I'm saying, it's the same thing. So I'm down for that, you know.
Yeah, me too.
Like, and so we just got to get to this place where we just like, yo, love is the religion.
Yes.
Not people, not, you know, the church you go to.
Yeah.
Not.
This church is within. You don't have to go to a building.
Church is
or
not the building,
a guy
you
in
know.
the sky or anything like
Yeah.
that. And also, like what I'm learning now with Nam-myoho Renge Kyo is a
I
Buddhist
practiced that at
practice.
that time.
I just found out about them, just now getting into the
Yes,
practice.
yeah.
Is like putting all the good intentions into the energy of the chant and of
Right.
the meditation. It's like you can't just ask God for all these things if you are not putting forth the energy
Right.
to manifest those things.
That was
So
the thing.
It makes a lot of sense.
And you know, that's fun. I'm glad you brought that up, because a lot of people, man, when I told them, you know, at some point in my journey I had practiced, you know, SGI, they looked at me like,
They think
yeah, but
crazy
you're praising a false god, and it's just like,
it's not a god; it's a reflection of you.
it's a reflection of you. It's just like, so I was just trying to say, basically, I told them, look, man, you know, you can't. The lessons that I learned, I didn't believe in it wasn't a God thing. This was more of like, I need to recenter myself.
Yes. Oh my God.
I need to
feel
figure
that right
out.
now.
Yeah, I need to recenter myself. I need to get to a point where I, you know, can forgive myself for whatever I'm going through or whatever I'm vibing to. Like, I need to be able to do that, so that way I'm not in a place of trying to figure out what I'm doing with myself.
Or stagnant emotion.
Yeah. And I think that practice helps people to get to a place of that. Now, if you don't want to, you know, practice it anymore, is okay too.
Yeah.
But I think it helps people focus, get to a certain place.
Of course.
And
putting,
really
like,
look at yourself.
Your mind on those intentions, on the things that you want. Not dwelling on the things that we don't have,
Right.
but putting all my power, all my energy.
Yeah.
What do I want in my life?
Spill.
Not to spill my tea
Don't
on my
spill
white
the
shirt.
tea,
That's
girl.
what I
Don't spill the tea.
So were you on Jolt Radio, or were you going to be, or I'm not sure.
I was gonna be on Jolt Radio, and then I kind of fell back.
Okay. Time in your life, it wasn't the right time.
Yeah, just not the right time. But I definitely was going to. I have a couple friends right now. Shout out to the cyber bullies. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out, cyberbullies.
You know, shout out to cyber. Cheers to you.
My tea.
You know, don't spill the tea, baby. Yeah. But no, we cyber bullies have a show on Jolt Radio. I think every Tuesday or every last Tuesday of the month or whatever. And I just kind of like, you know, I haven't been on the show yet, but I will, you know.
And
so
that's the manifestation right now,
Right.
is that I just brought it up. Maybe you hadn't remembered or
Yeah.
thought about it in a long time.
Oh yeah,
And
for
I'm
sure.
feeling that there's something with the frequency right now that's guiding you towards Jolt Radio, that you're
Yeah.
going to have a great time there and a good episode if you go there and just reconnect with.
I actually wanted my own show. I just, again, the timing and the vibe. But I at some point I want to have my own show. But right now, the focus is the music. I'm like,
we switched places because my focus stopped being music.
Right. And now you hosting the show. Yeah. No, but my focus is the music. I love it. Just finished the new album.
What's the name of the album, so we can let everyone know?
That's a secret. Nah. So,
I need to know.
my previous album that I released in 2017 was called Love Invasion Part 1.
Love the name.
Yeah, so it's Love Invasion Part 1. So Turn of the Planet. So it's kind of like...
I love names that aren't just like turn up, you know? Like this generation, you're like, Love Invasion.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. It's like, it takes you back to old school, good, passionate, soulful
That's
vibes.
it. And good lyrical content, right? And so, so the next album is called Love Invasion Part 2, The Return of the Love Navigators.
Oh my God, I'm excited. I can't wait to hear it now.
So that's coming up. Now, you know, I have a new team now. I have a new management team. I have a new everything.
Congratulations.
So, you know,
team.
So shout out to the team.
Shout out to the team. Cheers to the team.
Cheers to the team.
Yep.
No I in team, baby. You know, so there's gonna be a single that's gonna be released very soon. Like when I mean soon, I mean like April soon.
Oh wow, that's coming right around the
corner.
corner.
So that's coming right around the corner. So be on the lookout for that.
Okay, yes.
You're gonna see a lot of promo coming out and a lot of things. You know, I've been on not hiatus. I'm never on hiatus. It just looks like I am.
Yeah, but then
I'm
you
always
come out
cooking.
with of course. People don't realize that just because you're not posting 24/7 doesn't mean you're not busy. You're very busy. You're
I'm
even more
very busy. Yeah,
of course.
I'm cooking right now. So you know.
And how was is it the II Points Miami Festival performance? Was it
3 points.
3 points.
Yeah,
okay.
3 points. Yeah.
And how was that?
I performed there 2 years in a row. And it was amazing. It was a different crowd. Which that's what I wanted. I wanted to kind of draw a different crowd from what I'm used to.
Of course.
And have a different vibe from what I was used to. And it was cool. I have no really bad complaints about it. The first year I was there, I did my thing. I brought my whole 7-piece band. Boom.
Wow.
And it was amazing. You know, shout out to AST.
Shout out to AST.
You know what I'm saying? Affiliated Soul Team. And so, you know, it was a cool vibe, and it was the first show that I had done in a long time at a festival. And, you know, I performed at different stages in my life, and that was the first show I was able to be like, yo, this is me. This is
so those were the vibes. You felt the grooviest. You had the funk. You had the people, and it was great. And
I had
the crowd
everything.
was awesome. And I feel it. I'm almost like envisioning the whole thing. Right
yeah,
now.
it was
drink enough of this tea, and you'll feel the same thing.
Just saying, you know.
And what's your favorite place to perform in Miami?
Ooh.
Like, what's a place that's great for artists? Like anybody that wants to perform.
That's hard.
Hard to say.
It's hard to say because.
Did you say Las Rosas is one or no?
No. I come from not the old school because I ain't like no old dude, but you know.
I mean, there's no place like Vagabond. Like no.
That's
place
all
in
I'm
the
saying.
world.
That's
really
all I'm
isn't.
saying. Like Vagabond was the shit. Like. Hands
I feel like
down.
it was the soul of Miami.
It was in the middle. It was in the middle between, you know, how I put it, the scumbags that are you know doing politics and doing bullshit over there, and then the real people who was down here, and then like you had the bougie people over there, and so it was like right in the middle, and all these people could come to like one hub and do that. Like if it was me, like if I had the money, real talk, I would buy that spot, the whole thing, and just
keep it going the way Marcus had it.
Well, I would keep it going the way Vagabond was.
Yeah.
The only difference, of course, it would be more of a soul venue, versus like EDM and all that. Yes. But again, on a business sense, it was hard to keep open too.
Yeah.
And the owners. They were such great owners, man. They knew what they were doing. They were there for 7 years. They were popping, and it's just
and they really cared about the people that performed there.
Yeah,
too. I mean, they looked out for people.
Yeah,
and they would help you out if you needed it. It was just everyone that worked there. It was just the vibe of like the tribe of people,
and the connections you made too when you were there. You know, it wasn't just like, oh, you are here.
I remember I cried once. I heard a poem from this woman who could never have children. And her poem was, the whole thing was about the fact that she would never get to experience that love. And it's just, it broke my heart. It was one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard in my entire life. And that was before I even had a child. So like I was looking at it from an entirely different perspective back then.
Whoa.
But and I'm getting like goosebumps just thinking about it right now. But some of the most incredible performances I witnessed in Miami were right there at Vagabond.
Yeah, man, Vagabond. I'm telling you, man. I'm sorry. That was.
I mean, cheers to Vagabond.
Cheers to
we
Vagabond.
wouldn't know each other if it wasn't
for sure.
Vagabond.
Like Stone Groove. Like yo,
it's the groove.
It was the groove, man. So I don't now. A lot of venues closed, man. A lot of vibes.
The best
closed.
ones did.
Yeah, the best ones closed. And so right now I'm kind of like
just working on your music.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's a you know, I'm really pushing for artists to push
themselves.
Yeah, and push and get out the nest.
Of course, and have their own labels and
have their own labels
and do their own shows and create their own events.
Exactly. Yeah. So you know, but if you want to get signed to Rocsoulfully, baby, you know,
you know where to go. You know who to connect with.
You know.
And what is your best advice to all like upcoming artists?
Be yourself, man.
Be original. Don't
be
try
original.
To be like everybody else.
Yeah.
We already have a million rappers out there that are trying to sound like every other person.
Right. Yo, be yourself. Create your own lane. Stay in your own lane. Do not be someone you're not. The industry is gonna eat you up. They'll see right through it.
Oh, yeah.
And then, you know, it's just like if you're trying to be the next Britney Spears, that's not the vibe. You know
and it's been done a million times. Do something that hasn't been done.
Yeah, do something that hasn't been done. Be real.
And I love Lana Del Rey. She's a beautiful person, a great soulful artist. But don't try to sound exactly like her either. Like Taylor Swift went that route.
Right.
And there was a few songs that almost sounded exactly like Lana Del Rey. I said, she's done that. I mean, Lana's already done that. You cannot take her style. Like, I've seen a few people do that.
Yeah,
it's
people
like,
keep
be you.
Be you. That's my. You know, and also know your worth. That's another thing. Because that's what's gonna allow you to be you.
Well, also, if you don't know it, then nobody else can. And if it's like you don't respect yourself, nobody can see that magic in you unless you see it.
Yeah,
and we feel that vibration of that frequency and that energy. Do you mind pouring me
out? Oh, no, I got you.
I was like, yes.
I
need more.
I got you.
I love this tea kettle. So, Fudakochi's inspired me, and I'm going to be getting a tea kettle for Lotus Arising. Thanks to you.
Saying, hey, you know, I try to do what I do, you know.
It's been wonderful. It's been amazing. I feel like we've really gone through so much that's helped us evolve and get to the point where we are today. We have our own children now. Our children are evolving. They are the future. They are the next generation. And we got to teach them right. We have to teach them love and self-care and the things that really matter. You know, not this whole like ass shaking and being half naked. And the generation that we're in now is dangerous. It's different from what we grew up in.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's not...
I mean, here's the thing, man. Every generation has a start and a beginning, right? And like, you know, in the 90s when I was listening to R&B and I was listening to NWA and Snoop Doggy Dogg, you know, people there from the 80s didn't like that shit.
Yeah,
you know, they was just like, I don't like that shit. You know,
that's not our vibe.
That's not our vibe. But then, like, you know, then it started getting appreciated, right, in the 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Where, you know, so now people's like, F the police, you know what I'm saying? Like, and really embracing that that conversation, but yet those artists now are like, dang, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Because dang, I just kind of messed up the whole vibe.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, every generation has their thing. So if you want to go out and party and shake your behind, cool. but just, you know what I'm saying, understand what that brings.
Of
and
course.
I think a lot of people don't understand. I'm not saying like you know, like that's the right to do something to a person. I'm saying that, you know, you are what you draw.
That's so true.
And so be careful of that because
it reminds me of what Dave Chappelle said, where he's like, so, you know, they don't want to be called whore, but she's sure wearing the uniform.
Just saying.
Cheers. So we're gonna end it on that note.
On that note,
thank you guys so much for watching. We're very excited and happy to have Fudakochi.
Yeah.
Yes, I said it right that time.
That time.
So thank you so much. Let everybody know where they can find you on social media if they want to, if they're interested in your work as far as production.
You definitely can find me at fudakochimusic.com.
Okay.
That's FUDAKOCHI, music.com. I'm also, of course, on Facebook and Instagram, Fudakochi. You could find me, you know, in space if you like.
I'll be there too.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I go back and forth there from time. So yeah, just feel the vibes, you know what I'm saying? And we out here. New music coming out real soon, so don't sleep. Okay?
Open up that third eye.
Open up the third eye.
Pineal gland.